Tim, and this is another Real Ideal Gear review. Today we're going to be reviewing knives. I have a whole collection of knives. I have knives that I wear with certain watches. I have knives I wear for work. I have knives that I wear for hiking. So all kinds of different knives. This has been a request that's showed up a number of times, either through email. I've got a couple in the comments about the knives that I have in my watch videos, asking questions about the type and where to get them and that kind of thing. So we're going to look at the knives that I carry with me to work. And I do say knives, I carry more than one because for each job there is usually a good tool that you should have. And so for me, most of the knife work that I use or deal with has to do with kind of heavy duty cutting. And so for heavy duty cutting, I need a heavy duty knife. And so I use the Cold Steel SR1. And so the Cold Steel SR1 is a beefy knife. The blade stock on this is almost 1/4 inch. I think it's 3/16 of an inch. I'll put in the description or in the description of the video the dimensions of this knife, length of the blade, overall length, thickness, type of steel, and all that. I really like the way that this knife functions. It's big enough for me to get a full grip, and I can really grip on tight. The scales on this are almost like sandpaper, so my hand doesn't slip on this at all, even when wet. It is a really good texture on the scales of this knife. The blade itself is that drop point blade. I love the drop point blade design. And it's a thumb stud flick open knife. It has the TriAd lock, and with the TriAd lock, you'll see right here, you'll see that bar, the release bar comes up and the blade will come down. Just make sure your fingers are out of the way. But this is a really heavy duty knife. It takes a significant amount of energy to throw this knife blade out. It's one of the great knives. What do I use this for? I use this to cut heavy duty trimmer string, which is a plastic string. It's 0.95 inches in diameter. It's a heavy duty string, and it's hard to cut. So I do keep this knife sharp. It's not a slicing knife. So if I'm going to be slicing things like bags and cardboard and whatever technically I'm slicing, I really need to have a sharp edge on this knife. So, and I do have a sharp edge on this knife. I can cut paper, no problem. But this is an industrial knife. Like, I use this for heavy duty work. I have almost no concern whatsoever with breaking the tip off on this knife. It is such heavy stock that I'm not sure that's going to happen with what I'm going to use it for. Other uses, definitely hiking, definitely camping. This would be a great backup to a fixed blade. Put this in a pocket, with the clip. The pocket clip is great. It's wide. It's not going to wear away at your pants as quickly as a narrow clip. That's one of the things about pocket clips to keep in mind, is the width of the pocket clip, because the more narrow it is, the more it can wear on your pocket, especially if you're really active while wearing the knife. So keep that in mind, that I think a wider pocket clip is more helpful for your pants or shorts or however you're wearing this. So the pocket clip is great. There's a lanyard hole in the bottom of the handle. And you can also reverse the clip. You can put it on either side for right-hand carry, left-hand carry. Great knife. And I love the color, olive drab, kind of that dull green look too. So company colors are green and black. So love the knife, great action, easy to operate. It's almost a two-handed knife. I use two-handed because I just want to make sure I don't cut myself accidentally. So anyway, Cold Steel SR1, again, the kind of steel and all that will be in the video. And if I was to recommend this, I would give this a highly recommend for outdoor use, heavy duty use, camping, hiking. Is it a good primary knife? Probably. Because it's a folding knife, you can get away with a really compact location for this knife. Whereas a fixed blade of this size and this thickness, you're going to take up a little bit more space. So highly recommend this knife. I'll put a link to where I got this knife from in the description of the video. Watch check. I am wearing my Revlot Hex Mariner 39 Army Green. Great watch. I love this watch. This has got a little bit of bling to it. It's about as much as I can handle. There's also a review on my watch channel on this one as well. So if you're interested in watch reviews, take a look at that too. So again, my name is Tim. This has been another Real Ideal Gear review, and we'll see you guys next time.